So it seems the big fella Tyson Fury is back and he is fighting a bloke named Wach. He is fighting Mariusz Wach, this handsome fella to the left. This is completely shocking, to be honest with you, and I'm going to be breaking it down in today's video. Listen, Tyson Fury has gone about the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years telling everyone and their mother that he is the greatest boxer of all time. And that got a little bit quelled somewhat when he went up against Usyk. He lost to Usyk. 2 close fights, but he lost them. And ever since then, I think he's been a broken man. He's been a guy that's been trying to get back in the title picture. And he's been eating lots of food, and let's face it, he's been on the sniff. He's been on the sniff, old Tyson Fury. So I'm going to be breaking that down today. What is this? Who the fuck, mate? Who the fuck? Look at the state of this comment. Yeah, this guy, he's... Alright, look. He's not much of a handsome fella, but... Is he a boxer? Yes. Is he good? No. He's a fucking 46-year-old plumber, journeyman bum. And quite frankly, Tyson Fury is selling himself short. This guy's been going around telling everyone that he's the next coming of Muhammad Ali, and to be honest with you, he has fallen off. He has fallen off. Let's just take a look. This is the bloke he is supposed to be fighting. Fighting 3 midgets in an MMA fight. Fighting 3 midgets, 3 fat motherfuckers. What the fuck, mate? This is what the... So this is the bloke he's fighting. This guy right here. This guy right here with the big belly on him. I don't know, he had back tats. In what seems to be an MMA fight, this is the bloke that your lineal heavyweight champion is fighting. This is the bloke that the lineal heavyweight champion of boxing is fighting. Listen, I've said this time and time again, and I will continue to say it. Boxing is a disgrace. It's a joke of a sport. It's a sham of a sport. I will continue to say that. I will die on that hill. Listen, I just watched a couple weeks ago Rico Verhoeven, the king of kickboxing, systematically put a beat down on the unified, undisputed heavyweight GOAT of this era, Alexander Usyk, and he got robbed. He was getting robbed on the scorecards, and he got robbed with the stoppage, the fight stopping after the bell had rung. I just watched that. So Nothing surprises me in this game anymore. Nothing whatsoever surprises me in this game anymore. And Tyson Fury, the big bellend, with one of the most fraudulent records in boxing, well, might I add. One of the most fraudulent records in boxing, might I add. His only good wins being a very old Vladimir Klitschko, still an impressive win nonetheless, and a fraud-checked Wilder. He needs a warm-up fight to fight Anthony Joshua. And that warm-up fight is this bloke, this bum, he's 46 years old, for crying out loud. Did I mention that he's 46 years old? An absolute sham, an absolute disgrace. Imagine if this happened in MMA. Imagine if, let's say, who's coming off a title loss right now? Yuri Prohaska. Imagine if Yuri Prohaska came back and they told him, listen, you're going to get a warm-up fight. You're going to get Johnny Walker. You're going to get Dominic Reyes. Even that is they're still names. What? Alonzo Menifield. Let's say Yuri Prohaska comes back. You get Alonzo Menifield. That is not how this game works. The best fight the best. But in boxing, it seems Tyson Fury is fighting this fella. This absolute... Mate, I think I could beat this guy in a fight. What the fuck? He's fighting a 3-on-1... Looks like the intro to a dodgy movie. A 3-on-1 MMA fight against these midgets. In Olajikin. Don't know where the fuck that is. So let's look what Tyson Fury has had to say, the big fat bellend. Listen, Fury's not... This is not new for Fury. You know, he fought Ngannou. Ngannou had never had a professional boxing fight ever. And he did very poorly against Ngannou. But at the time, you know, everyone was shitting on him because he's fighting an MMA fighter. This guy, listen, I have no issues with boxers fighting lesser competition. But when they go around saying that they're number one, that they are the best, he has said he's fighting Polish heavyweight Mariusz Wach in Thailand on July 24th. The fight, Fury's second since he came out of retirement. He's come out of retirement about 6 or 7 times thus far. He fought Makhmudov, who was an alright guy, no head movement, and a pretty boring fight he had against him. No knockout, nothing. He just basically jabbed him to a decision. I don't mind that fight. I didn't mind that fight. At least Makhmudov was ranked. At least Makhmudov was active and young and in his prime. But he's fighting this bloke who is nowhere near the caliber of even Makhmudov, and Makhmudov was a stretch when he fought him. Fury said it's not under Netflix, which is interesting. And he has said Joshua, who was involved in a car crash, very sad. Instead, he would not be rushing anything. Confirmed Joshua take. So Joshua's taking an interim fight. So is Tyson Fury. Listen, none of it makes sense. And listen, the outrage online has been rightfully so. I think it just speaks to the corruption of boxing. I think it just speaks to how batshit crazy this sport is. This old, stupid fraud of a sport. When Tyson Fury, a guy who is in line for the title, can fight a no-name in Thailand and have it be a professional bout. This would never happen in MMA. This would never happen in the UFC. Say what you want about the UFC. Say what you want about fighter pay, about stardom, about promotion. In MMA, in the UFC, the best fight the best. And this is not the best fight in the best. This is an absolute sham. People be saying, yeah, AJ's going to do the same thing. AJ's going to fight a bum too. And then we're going to have Fury versus AJ be sold as the fight of Britain, the best fight of all time. When in reality, mate, who the fuck is this guy? Look at the state of this. Yeah, mate, this is a terrible fucking fight. And everyone in the comment is rinsing this. And rightfully so. You've got Moses Atoma. You've got the German bloke, I can't remember his name, who stepped in the ring after Usyk fraudulently beat Verhoeven. You've got those two guys, and then you've got fat old Tyson Fury protecting his name, protecting his legacy, which is in shambles, by the way, fighting this fucking clown. What the fuck is that? This is the guy that your goat boxer is fighting. I used to be a massive Tyson Fury fan. Tyson Fury is the reason I'm into combat sports. I remember watching his comeback when he fought Wilder. I thought it was inspiring. I thought it was incredible. After coming back from the brink of suicide, alcoholism, drug addiction. But it seems as if he is not willing to fight the best, and he is simply willing to sit on his ass and get paydays. Listen, I don't blame him for that. But I'm just saying it's a corrupt sport, and boxing is letting this happen, and boxing is paying this bloke millions to fight a plumber in Thailand. It's an absolute sham, and it needs to stop.